Hey, so today we're going to be talking about the Hogan Equalizer Wedges. Hi, this is Jamie with Golfer Geeks. So I've been testing out the 58-degree Lob Wedge and the 52-degree Gap Wedge for the last couple months. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my experience here with them thus far. So I'll start with the Lob Wedge first, and let me get you an image of that. Get you that. And let me flip it around here. So these are really nice looking clubs. And if you are at all familiar with Hogan irons and wedges, since they got rebranded and reestablished in 2015, you know they make some of the best looking clubs in golf, period, and also at the best price, or best prices anyway. So the Lob Wedge, so my big issue with hitting lob wedges and full lob wedge shots is I always think I'm going to hit them fat and just gouge out a chunk of earth and just pop the ball up and get no distance and not hit greens. What I can say with the 58 degree from Ben Hogan is that was not eliminated, but it was sure improved once I just got used to it a little bit and just started swinging away with it. And I think that's important due to the slightly wider sole from these wedges. And let me say, they frame the ball very nice at address. They just look good behind the ball, and the ball, it looks like you're going to hit the ball well. So it's got that going for it. Now around the greens, I found with the Lob Wedge, you can get the ball, you can hit high pitches, you can hit low digging pitches where it just kind of boom and spins. Chips, the same thing. I found it checked up very nicely, and you can pretty much hit any shot you want around the green. Out of the bunker, same story, no issues swinging away there. So overall, I find it performed at least as well as my Callaway MD3s. And I think my Callaways are great wedges. I got them a few months ago, a couple months before I tried these out. And but those are my personal wedges. I got these from Ben Hogan to test them out. All right, so the next one I'm going to go over is the 52-degree Gap Wedge, and just let me get you some images there, or some views. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, 52. All right, so I love Gap Wedges in general, and this one was definitely not a disappointment at all. I find it framed the ball well, and you hear me say framing a lot. Just to me, if I have confidence looking down at a club behind a ball and it just looks good, I find I swing better. That's a personal thing, but I think it kind of universally applies. So you can hit pretty much any shot you'll hit with a Gap Wedge. So swinging away with this is fine. I use a Gap Wedge around the green quite a bit, like for longer pitches and even chips and stuff. I have no problem using a Gap Wedge. And again, the wider flange on here, and it's not that wide, it's not like a game improvement wide, but it's just slightly wider, or it appears wider due to the way they made it. Don't know. But it looks really good behind the ball. It gives you confidence when you're framing it. And I thought I could hit the ball where I wanted to hit it, drop it on the spot I wanted to hit it, and I thought I could get it, spin it, or get it up or down, anything along those lines around the green. And that's half the battle there, just having the confidence to swing away at a shot. And I find the Gap Wedge performed beautifully. You could hit touch shots with it. It feels like you can manufacture shots. Like if I'm about a 10 handicap or so, and I'm not like a real player, but I can be pretty good at times. And I just felt with these clubs in my hands, I could hit shots I wanted to hit. I could visualize a shot and then make it happen with the club. Now, it didn't turn out all that way all the time, but it's good to feel that way during a round. And so I like it, definitely. Now, another thing about these clubs, other than they're stunning and they perform well, is these wedges go for right at $100 and per wedge, and that's graphite or steel. And they come in a variety of lofts, anywhere from, and I'm just looking at Ben Hogan's site right now, 48 to 62 degrees. Let's feel Mickelson level there. So I love the clubs. I love hitting them. My experience with them, and I'll have these for a while longer. It's been nothing but good. I would happily put these in my bag and play with them at any time. So if you're thinking about new wedges and you're thinking about Ben Hogan or just any new manufacturers, I would try these out. And Ben Hogan has a demo program. If you've watched any of my other Ben Hogan videos, you know I mention their demo program all the time. For 20 bucks, you can get 2 clubs for 14 days and test them out. And you can't beat that offer anywhere. I think the clubs are great. I like them quite a bit, and I would recommend them to anyone looking for new wedges. Alright guys, so that's my review of the Ben Hogan Equalizer wedges. I like them. They look awesome. They play awesome. And for new wedges, for brand new wedges, you just aren't going to get a better price.